After Saturday's win against Washington State, the Oregon Ducks remain undefeated at 5-0, 2-0 in Pac-12 play. That, of course, sets up a big game here in Autzen Stadium on Saturday against the Washington Huskies. At Tuesday's weekly media press briefing, we asked some of the players and coaches about this game and what makes the rivalry so unique.
The Oregon-Washington rivalry, I don't know. Actually, my freshman year, my very first game was Oregon versus Washington. And the atmosphere was wonderful. It was very live, and the stadium was here. It was a home game, and and I enjoyed it, and I never forget that experience.
I guess it's just the fans. The fans get so into this game. I would say players from both sides just take it as a game. But our fans, they get so into it.
I don't know any of the history lesson on that. I don't know any of, I don't know what started. Maybe someone slapped someone. I don't know what happened to start this rivalry, but it's definitely a good rivalry out here in the Northwest.
And when I got it a long time ago, it was probably not a rivalry. It was, but it wasn't, because they just crushed us all the time. Yeah. Then we kind of equaled the playing field a little bit more as years went on, and so now I think it's more of a rivalry because both teams are pretty good, and both teams have been pretty good for the most part.
It's an intense rivalry, and there's you just got to go out there and represent your school. I mean, it's a rivalry, and you can't really put more on this game, but and deep down it's a big game, and you just got to really prepare.
No, I really don't know what it is. I guess it's because both teams and had their ups and their downs. So that's probably what it is.
Do you have a special memory of this rivalry?
The times that I got to play, especially last year. Our defense played very well last year. We made a lot of big plays. And, I played last year with a lot of guys that I came in with, and I had a lot of love for.
For some reason, our fans have always disliked the Huskies. I don't really get into that, but for some reason they have.
Do you have a favorite memory of this rivalry, Husky rivalry?
For me, it came our freshman year when we blocked the punt for a touchdown. Roy Callaway blocked it, and kind of set the tone for us to win that game, but that's definitely one of the better moments.
Now the Huskies come into this game against Oregon ranked 23rd in the country. They're also undefeated in conference play at 1-0. They beat Stanford last week, and they are 3-1 overall. In Eugene at Autzen Stadium, I'm Williamson, Oregon Duck Football News.